Hi everyone! In this video I will be talking about various things. I will be talking mostly about what I do during this self-isolation time in order to keep myself calmer, in order not to go crazy during staying at home, and trying to spend my free time productively. And I hope that maybe several of the things which I want to show you in this video also can be helpful for you. Let's start from coloring. If you haven't seen yet, Rita Berman published amazing freebie pictures and I saved them, and of course I can't wait to be able to print them and to color them. I can see how beautifully these pictures will look on craft paper or on pastel green paper. Designs are absolutely amazing, very sweet and very heartwarming. So if you want to color them, you can go to the Rita profile, I will leave you link, and download them. I think that these beauties deserve to be colored. If you want to draw something in Johanna Basford style, she has everyday coloring classes on Facebook. Of course, it's completely free and videos are very entertaining. So if you're interested, go to Facebook to Johanna profile. When the whole self-isolation and lockdown thing started, I wasn't concerned at all about what I will do at home. I was obviously much more concerned for the health of my relatives, for my family. Uh, Here in Ukraine, we don't have very strict isolation rules like in Europe. Technically, we are allowed to go out, and unfortunately, a lot of people they don't realize danger yet. You can see now what I can see when I go out from my home on the street. So it's an area near my house, and of course, it's not a lot of people, but if we have nice weather outside, people think that it's like holiday time, not like stay at home time, and it's very sad and very depressing that we can't realize yet how important it is to stay at home. But I stayed at home from the first days, and also it was fun that on the first day of our self-isolation we had snow in Kiev. You probably remember that during the whole winter season I told that I color winter pictures because I wanted to have at least one snow day, and there were no snow at all. And finally, on 12th of March, we had this beautiful snow day. A little bit strange, but in the same time fun also. So finally, we had winter. I even thought about doing one page in Winter Wonderlands, but then I decided against it. I decided that it will be probably too strange. Apart from coloring, the best thing which calms me, I don't know why, but coloring doesn't calm me, but cross-stitching really does. It's very helpful. Now I am absolutely happy that in the beginning of February I received huge parcel with new cross-stitching kits. I purchased these wonderful Christmas stockings in January, where there were discounts and sales on Amazon USA. Obviously, in January no one needed them, and I purchased them on a very good price. They arrived in February, and now I have a lot of beautiful kits to entertain me. I love Christmas themes, so I can stitch Christmas items during the whole year. It doesn't bother me, and it also helps me to be nicely prepared for Christmas. I have here a very good collection of Christmas stockings. I think that I purchased all my favorite designs. They are quite complicated. They are stitching on small count of Aida canvas. They have various stitches to complete projects. Several kits have beads. Several have additional elements to decorate. So I am happy that I am well prepared. It was a very wise purchase which I made in February. And thinking about of amount of cross-stitch kits which I already have in my stash, I think that I probably can stay at self-isolation for the rest of my life. Not that I really want it, obviously. Anyway, I would like to hear your thoughts. Which Christmas stocking is your favorite? First, I thought that it will be the turquoise stocking because I really love color combo of red and turquoise, and besides, I noticed it for myself and I plan to use it in some of my colorings. But then I thought, and also I discussed it with my family, that probably I will start from one of the snowmans. I already finished several stockings in my collection, but I don't have any with snowman, and probably it will be my first project to start. I decided that first I want to finish all projects which I already started, but they are almost completed now. So maybe in a week or two I will start one of these stockings. For now, my favorite stocking is Andrew, Snowman and the Moose. I know that it's a little bit difficult to do, but I already quite experienced in stitching, so I think that I will enjoy every stitch. And as I said, now stitching is very calming for me. When I first heard about all those terrible news about rate of the diseases, rate of deaths, of course I was very stressed. So probably stitching was the main thing which helped me to stay calm during a couple of days when I managed to find my inner calm to when I determined what to do next, what will be our next steps, how we need to change our life. So cross stitching was really very helpful. Next kit which I purchased for myself is beautiful felt kit by Bucilla. You know that I love this kits. I hadn't finished yet one kit with 12 days of Christmas, so I hope that I also will be doing it during my self-isolation. But I also purchased this Victorian fans. They have very interesting embroidery on them, a lot of beads included, and metal threads. I think that in the end they will be looking very beautiful. They are relatively big, but as I have quite a big Christmas tree, so I think that they will match on it. Or I will be using them in some kind of garland, or I will decorate something else with them. Anyway, I think that I will enjoy doing them. I love that they all are different. I will be stitching various flowers, and I am glad that I found this kit. Next two kits I purchased in the first days of March, and I purchased them as travel projects because we have family plans to go on holidays in May, and of course now everything is cancelled, but at least I have my stitching kits with me. Both are stitched on plastic canvas. Kid with a Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland is stitched on a white plastic canvas, and Santa is stitched on the transparent one. I already finished a lot of similar Christmas items, but Kid with a Red Queen is from the new manufacturer, new for me, and it will be interesting to try it because this manufacturer has huge series. They have Alice, they have Rabbit, and all other characters from the story. I'm a little bit concerned that the size of the queen is quite big. It's 19 on 12 and I need to stitch her face and back, so in the end the doll will be quite big. Self-isolation also helped me to do final stitches on my bottles. Now this huge project is completed. I started it in the summer of the last year, then I put it away, and in January of this year I started it again, and now it's finished. I already mentioned that I did it as a present. I have two designs, it's a series. Sad thing is that obviously I can't go and I can't frame them for now, but let's hope that one day I will be able to go to purchase frame and they will be finally on the wall. I like these designs, they were quite difficult to finish. They are big by their side, they have a lot of details, but in the end I think that they look very nice and they will be very good present for my father. If you don't like cross stitching, I will be talking about it just for a minute and then I will finish. Currently, I am working on three projects. I started this one with coastal view. For me, it represents everything which I can't reach for now, where I can't go for now, and I hope that maybe it will help me again to stay positive and to maintain hope that one day I will be able to go and to visit seeing places with similar views. It's again keyed by dimensions, also quite big and quite complicated, and again it really helps me to spend time. I also need to finish my rose bouquet. It's almost finished. This is how I started to work on it, and for now I only need to put final back stitches on roses. All cross stitches are already finished, so it will be another project, another finished stitching which will be waiting until I will be able to frame it. And my final project, which I want to finish before I will start one of my Christmas stockings, is beautiful view of the Venice of Chiesa Santa Maria della Salute and gondola. I have completed all cross stitches and now I only need to do backstitch on the church. But it's difficult because it's stitching gray on gray and it's difficult for my eyes probably, so I do only small amount of the stitching during nice daytime, so it going slowly, but I am sure that in couple of days I also will finish it. I have series of these international landscapes. I have many countries represented in this series, so probably I also can start one of another cross-stitching projects in this series. Finally, I am finished talking about cross-stitching, and now let's talk about how to use this free time for learning something helpful. I have found and I am using now a lot of free resources to learn languages. I'm a huge fan of self-learning. I never have visited any courses for languages, but I like to use some online resources and to teach myself. Here I have one of the examples of wonderful courses on Future Learn site. Site is amazing. For example, here we have great course completely free for beginners if you want to learn Spanish. They have interesting policy. If course is online now and if you require some support from the teacher, to support to participate in group, um, or if you need a certificate in the end, then you will need to pay some small sum. But if you simply use all their online resources, all audio resources, video resources, it's completely free, so you can use your free time and learn one of the available languages. Here what they have currently on their site, and apart from languages, they have courses in various sciences. So what you're interested in, you can learn, and it's not because of the quarantine. They are free for every day and for everyone. I use this site for a long time already. Next site where I subscribed to learn French is FrenchPod. They have they have some parts of their site where you need to pay, but some parts are completely free. For example, each day I receive this email with the word of the day, and you can easily learn something new. Of course, you need to have some base. My French is very poor. I can read, and I also started to understand a little bit. Obviously, I can't speak at all. On their site, we have these examples like useful small talking phrases. We have how it's pronounced. We have nice selection of similar phrases, and it take me only 5 minutes a day, and still I can learn something new. I especially love their vocabulary lists. So, as I said, my French is terrible. I can't speak because of the difficulties of pronunciation. You know that it's my huge problem in English, but in French it's much, much worse. But I realized that at least I will be able to learn to read and to understand speaking language, and also not so bad. So I use FrenchPod. You can see here another free part of their site. They have channel on YouTube, and as I said, they have a lot of courses where you need to pay, but also a lot of wonderful free information and free lessons. And they have similar sites in many languages. So I think that it's more than 30. Selection is very good. All links will be down in the info box. Next site, which opened its courses during quarantine to help us to spend time, is FrenchOne, and here also are great French courses. There are also other sciences apart from languages, but for now I'm interested in um, trying to improve my French. So here we have Livre in France, French language for foreigners, and we have French for different levels. So you can start from A1, and if you want to go, I think that you will be able to spend your quarantine time with great uh, benefit. Here they declared that during self-isolation time, all their courses are completely free and open for everyone. I think that it's absolutely great thing. Another website which I am currently using and which also opened its resources during quarantine time, it's a publisher's site, and probably you know, if you're interested in French, that Glen International uh, creates the most interesting and most effective French textbooks. Again, they are available for various levels of your French. There is audio, there is video available. So another great opportunity to spend your time with some nice benefits in the end. I also subscribed to couple of nice YouTube channels which also help me to improve my French. I love Learn French with Alexa. Again, videos are very short, but I love these intense and short videos. Every day I can get some useful information to learn something new, and I don't need to spend a lot of time. I subscribe to many channels, but for now I want to show this one. I love how this guy is talking. It's easy for me to understand. It's French, and he had many interesting videos like my favorite places in Paris, helpful vocabulary if you need to go to the airport or renting a plane. So another nice channel to check. You probably know already that I love history and I love travels. So, another couple of channels which help me to spend my time during self-isolation is these French channels. One is about history, and the documentaries are very detailed and they are very interesting to see. They visit places, they show a lot of materials. They have a very nice people who they ask for information. They are difficult for me to understand because obviously everything is in French, but sometimes it's possible to add to add subtitles to the video, and it really helps me. Other channel is more about traveling and to learn a lot of things about places which probably are not so popular. On this channel there are a lot of videos about um, small places in France or small places in Germany, but also a lot of information about more famous places. Several videos are quite short, and in order to watch full video you need to go to the website of the French TV, but their videos are also free. And some videos are quite long, so you will be able to spend at least an hour watching them. And as I said, they are very beautiful. And as for now we can't travel, at least we can watch such beautiful videos. Honestly, I don't know how helpful this video will be for you. In the beginning, I thought that staying at home will be very easy because I am more introvert person, and also I have a lot of hobbies, various hobbies. I can color, I can cross stitch, I can decorate, I can do my scrapbooking and other. And fortunately, I have a lot of materials in my stash at home, so I can use a lot of supplies. But I also don't want to spend all my time for hobbies. I want to learn something new and to use this free time wisely. So that's why I decided to share with you how I try to improve my French language skills and how I am thinking about going to the Spanish course. As I said, there are many other language courses online, so maybe it will be helpful for you how to spend your free time. Sorry for my babbling, and sorry also for sounds which you were able to hear in this video. It's because my neighbors decided to use their self-isolation time for renovating their flat, and it's not very fun obviously, but at least they are staying at home, and it's what is the most important for now. Please stay safe, care about your family, and I hope to see you very soon.